What are you reporting?
Someone or something crawling around out here. Happened to glimpse and see this thing running across the yard. My dog was killed here just recently. I don't know what it was, whatever it is. I don't want to go outside. Jesus Christ, you better. Sure. See ya.
Hello?
On December 15th, we received a paranormal report from a concerned young lady claiming that she had seen something that was not of this world. We immediately emailed her and she got back to us very quickly. She seemed very shook up by it. Here's the actual phone interview.
I was outside, and I'm not crazy, I swear to God, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I believe you.
I was sitting outside with my dog. It was about like 1:30 in the morning, and there's a deer that went by, so it was, kind of peaceful. And then all of a sudden, some like thing or something comes out, like out of nowhere from over by my neighbor's house. Starts walking down the street, kind of limping. So I figured it was just some drunk college student or something. And it kept walking down the street and doing this weird, like, Irish jig or something. It was really weird. And it stopped at the intersection, stared at us, and that's when something started feeling a little bit off. So it stared at us, and it started walking towards us in the middle of the road, and then started coming into the yard. And that's where I stood up, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so I got up and looked at him, and it looked like it didn't have a face or arms, and it had really, like, creepily long legs. And so I ran inside and waited for this whatever it was to walk by, and it just, like, stared at the end of the driveway, like, directly, like, peering back at me. It, like, didn't seem like it was. And then started walking back up the road. And all night long we're hearing knocks at the door. And the dogs are going crazy. And then we woke up in the morning, it was probably like 9 a.m., and everything was scattered, like broken, and boxes were thrown, like, across the yard. It was just really weird.
Like, how did the legs look? Because I know you're saying they looked extra long, too.
They looked, like, kind of distorted and really long, just like I don't know, like something was wrong with them. At first I thought that it was maybe it was a college student drunk, or it was some like deformed person taking a walk, or it
Weird.
was. I just don't know what it was, but I'm leading to it was just the creepiest feeling that I ever got. So I'm leading to that it wasn't human.
Yes.
And
So
I
you
know
definitely
that
don't
makes
think
me
it was
sound totally
human.
crazy, but I swear to God, I'm not. I consider myself to be a pretty tough person, and I went running into the house. Just scary. It was almost like demonic.
The eyewitness testimony reminds us of the creatures caught on surveillance footage from Fresno, California and Yosemite National Park. These creatures have been dubbed night crawlers. They are extremely thin, white humanoid with long, slender legs and no discernible arms. They also appear to be wearing a white gown or cloak of some sort. There are many parallels between the two. According to some Native Americans, the Nightcrawlers have existed on Earth for a considerable amount of time and come here from another planet. They've been here long before humans and remain here to rebuild the connection between man and nature and subsequently bring peace and harmony to the planet. About 10 days later, we received a second paranormal report from a second eyewitness that had captured a picture of something in Whatcom Falls Park. Was this the creature the first witness saw? The first sighting was only a couple blocks away, and the creature in the picture seemed to be wearing a hood. Maybe the hooded creeper lives in Whatcom Falls Park. We decided to take a trip to the park to find the location the picture was taken. Ghosts are really just imprints in time that people leave, and there's no intelligence behind them. But I mean, I've heard of people being haunted by people that are still alive. Like people just leave these imprints. Because you even get, ghost ships, ghost buildings. Why is that? There's no intelligence behind it or anything. It's just an inanimate object that is haunting a place. It's got to be some kind of time slip, or I don't know. Oh, it's right here. This one, peeking up top. Yeah. That's it. So yeah, it looks like what we found it's actually a stump. It's not what we thought it was, or what the witness identified. I'm gonna go walk up there and get a little bit closer. Here's our second hooded creep. Obviously a misidentification, and seems to be a case of pareidolia. Look at that. Head back down.
So not the Phantom.
Nope. Not this time.
All right.
We still have to figure out what the first witness saw.
Yeah.
She saw something moving.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get video.
Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah, it looks like a creature or something, but it's not.
It's not. It's just a stump. Unfortunately.
We were able to identify what the second witness photographed, which was a common case of pareidolia. Pareidolia is a psychological phenomenon involving a stimulus like an image or a sound, wherein the mind perceives a familiar pattern or something where none actually exist. Like in the photo, there appeared to be a face of a grim reaper, but was the roots of a tree that had fallen. As for what the first eyewitness saw, we can only speculate. There are several explanations as what the creature could be. Theories include an undiscovered species like a cryptid, someone under demonic possession, a paranormal or supernatural creature, extraterrestrial, or some kind of mutation. We may never know what it was, but we will continue to seek out the truth. Whatever it was, there are similar sightings all over the world, and it's still out there.